We go over here. Let's see if we can do that right now. Let's see if we can push this live. Hold on. Let's do this. Let me see if we're live on Twitter here. Are we live on Twitter? Or do we have to push it again? We'll never know. We'll never know. There we go. Let's go. We're going to go live on Twitter. Here we go. Am I live on YouTube now as well? Oh, man. What a day. What a day. This was exciting. Well, hey, if you're joining us on Twitter, welcome. You're welcome. You're here for the first time. Now I don't know where I'm hearing, but okay, all right. Welcome back. Welcome back. Jesus, this was awful. Awful start to the morning. You know what? And I'm not gonna edit this for podcast people. I'm not gonna edit it. You're just gonna have to enjoy the first 3 minutes of that journey. It said looked like StreamYard was having some processing issues. You and me both, StreamYard. You and me both. Welcome back. Welcome back to the NBA Bit, you hot stuffs. Do me a favor, like the stream, subscribe, do all of those things. We are back. We had 2 games last night. It was very exciting. 2 IST games. Twitter was in a tizzy. Everybody seems pretty excited about the in-season tournament. We talked about that yesterday. But it just feels like a universal W that was only amplified more last night, right? You're seeing the Pacers bench just go nuts. I thought we were going to get a little bit more like playoff rotations. We didn't necessarily get that, but anyways, we'll get into all of those games. Yeah, do me a favor, subscribe to the Team Hold channels if you haven't done that yet. I'll let you know we right now are 66 away from 11K, which you love to see. We love to see that. So 66 away from that. Just a reminder, no shows the rest of the week. No shows, right? There's no live before lock for So Rare because there's no lock this weekend because it's all one game week. NBA Bit, I will be as the NBA Bit will be or should be happening tomorrow. I will be on a plane to Las Vegas. So this is it. This is it. We're all in it together one last time. But you can check out the 89 Cavs if you missed that yesterday. And shout out to George and Jeb who joined live before lock yesterday, last night as well. So, all right, let's get into it, baby. Pacers are going to Vegas. The Indiana Pacers are going to Las Vegas, and that was a fun game, man. Halliburton just did it again. He's incredible. He just goes out there and he balls, and he doesn't turn it over. Yeah, you also shout out Weisberg. Yeah, Weisberg, make sure give yourself some love there. I saw you got 11 new followers, I think, over on Playback. But yeah, I had Jason Temp and Sam Esfandiari on the show last night, so that was good. That was good. Anyways, okay, Celtics lose 112-122. Pacers are going to Vegas into the semifinal. We'll take on the winner of the Knicks and the Bucks tonight. And let's just look at Halliburton's line real quick. He played 40 minutes. He went 10 for 18 from the field, 5 for 11 from 3. Only went to the line one time. It was on that 4-point play where Jaylen Brown closed out too aggressively, knocked him down, hit the 3. He finished the game with 26 points, 13 dimes, 10 boards. He had 0 turnovers again. 0 turnovers again. He's just incredible. We put a short out this morning and somebody responded with let's see Halliburton do that for 5 years in a row before we start crowning him. And I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know. He's pretty good. And it was really fun just watching the bench just go nuts. I mean, Indiana was so into it. Just a lot of white people in the audience waving some towels. Indiana, the corn country, they were thrilled. And it was fun. Buddy Hield had a solid game where he finished with 21 points. I love Buddy. Game's over, time's winding down, and he's like, hey, maybe people bet on my over, and knocked down a 3 at the buzzer. So that was fun. He had 21. Miles Turner had 17 and 10. Neesmith, how about Neesmith, the ghost of Aaron Neesmith? He had 14 off the bench. Also, the Celtics defense treated Aaron Neesmith like he was a 90% three-point shooter, like he was Ray Allen from the Bucks. Every time he got the ball in the three-point line, they were closing out so aggressively. He did it to Al, he did it to Jaylen Brown, he did it to Drew Holiday, where it's just up one, like an up fake, and then fires it down into the lane. It was only 14 points for Neesmith, but it felt like he had 100. Mathurin had 16 and 5 off the bench. I said Turner. We got Bruce Brown. All their starters were in almost everybody on their team was in double figures. On the Celtics side of things, 32, 12, and 6 from Tatum. It's funny. It felt like Tatum had a real bad shooting night, but I don't think that was the case. He was really bad from 3, 2 for 8 from behind the arc. but still shot 50% from the field, going 13 for 26. Jaylen Brown was really hot early. He went 14 for 23 from the field. Again, he shot poorly from 3, 2 for 7. He finished the game with 30 points and 9 boards. 3 turnovers, but it felt like way more than that. Derek White had a solid game. He had 18 and 8. Drew Holiday was a little underwhelming. They got 5 threes from Sammy Hauser off the bench, but they shot 12 for 41 from 3, so that's under 30%. Meanwhile, the Pacers shot 19 for 40, almost 50% from 3. Weisberg with a fun little note there. India has 10 players that make $3 million or less. That $500K is a big deal to them. Yeah, I mean, hey, listen, give the Pacers all the credit in the world. They were fun. And I think what was surprising about this too, I thought if they were going to win this game, it'd be like 150 to 140. And at halftime, this was on pace to be like 100-point total. I mean, like a 101, 100 game, right? Like it didn't look like they were going to absolutely go nuts here in scoring. And they picked it up in the third and fourth quarter, but for the most part, there was some defense. There was some defense involved last night, which you don't normally see with Pacers games. One thing, I mean, listen, this is the Celtics story from the beginning. Oh, yeah, as we the people says, are you satisfied with your bench as a C's fan? I mean, if Porzingis plays, I mean, this was the whole thing, right? If they're starting 5, if their top 6 are healthy, they're going to be a championship caliber team. But when they're missing their rim protector, look at everybody just being dickheads. Look at all the dickhead energy in the chat. Good to see you, Stan. Good to see you. Stan, how's are we still celebrating Duncan Robinson? Is that what we're doing? Victory lap and Duncan Robinson. But yeah, I mean, like they didn't have any sort of inside presence. Now, part of that, like you see, Miles Turner played 34 minutes. I thought the Pacers went pretty small and were forcing the Celtics to run out Sam Hauser and Peyton Pritchard. Banton was playing. Like it was tough. That was a tough scene. But yeah, they're definitely thin on the bench. That is for sure. It was funny though, I didn't even think the bench it wasn't even that the bench got cooked, man. I mean, you had Al Horford go 1 for 3, took 3 shots in that game from your big. Drew Holiday 3 for 9. Like, I mean, outside of you got 21 points off the bench compared to 33 points off the bench. So I guess there you go. Yeah, Cornette was hungry. How did your IST? So I didn't even submit one. Also, the rare market is just absolutely dead. Not even getting offers on stuff. It is dead. DED. But listen, man, Indiana and I think this is fun. You know, I think a lot of people would be like, oh, Adam Silver's devastated that the Pacers are going not a major market team like the Boston Celtics. I think it's going to be fun. Halliburton's going to be flying around in the IST. And then again, I kind of want it to be the Bucks only because, right, Milwaukee just refuses to play defense. They refuse to play defense. They refuse to play guards or defend guards. So Halliburton should go for 55 points if they go against them in the semifinal. So anyways, it'll be a fun one. I'm excited for it. Knicks and Bucks are tonight. Obviously, the winner of that will play the Pacers. Get ready for a Jalen Brunson performance, maybe to Emmanuel quickly. But I mean, overall, I think the sentiment has to be huge dub for the IST. Everybody was hyped. I know we, the people, you were talking about it yesterday, you weren't really a big fan. Or you just didn't really get why we're doing it, which is still fair. But I mean, watching the Pacers bench just go bonkers after every single shot down the stretch. And I'll be honest, when it was getting to crunch time, last like 6 or so minutes of the game, Pacers went on a run. Celtics came back. It was like a 1-possession game. I thought for sure the Celtics were going to win that game. I did. I was like, championship pedigree. And they couldn't do it. They couldn't get it done. Pacers just got too hot. That 3-point play where Jalen, I think it was a tie game at this point, right? Or they were down 2, or the Celtics were down 2, where Halliburton at the top of the key gets just whacked by Jaylen Brown. Also, the ref was with a super delayed call on that too. I almost didn't think he was going to give him the foul. Like he was waiting to see if the bucket went in, but it was clearly a foul. But anyways, hey, flowers to Indiana, baby. Flowers to the Pacers. We love it. Happy for you. I thought I'd be more disappointed that the Celtics lost, but I'm not. I mean, it would have been fun to watch them live in Vegas, but I'm just as excited to see Halliburton run around. I really am. All right, let's go. The second game of the night, the Kings get off to a wild lead, right? I think they were up 32-14, 32-15, something like that, in the first quarter with like 2 or 3 minutes left. And then the Pelicans just went on a run. I forget who got fouled with like 1.5 seconds left in the first quarter. They're on the line. They go 1 of 2 from the line. And then Herb Jones comes out of there, gets a little tip in, and gets a little tip on at the buzzer, becomes a 1-point game. And honestly, from there on out, the Pels were great. The Pels won the second quarter by 9 points. They won the third quarter by a point, the fourth quarter by a point. And so you do the math. That's a 10-point W for them. And if you told me the Pels won 127-117, I would have been like, all right, Zion scored 45. And Zion only played 28 minutes, was not in foul trouble, only played 28. Finished the game 5 for 8 from the field, 10 points, 6 boards, 6 assists, 3 steals, 4 turnovers. Like, just kind of did nothing. And it was the Ingram and Herb Jones story. And Brandon, I saw Skeets tweet out, and I totally agree. Ingram played one of the best first halves that I've seen. It just felt like every move he was making was solid. He went 10 for 20 from the field, 3 for 6 from behind the arc, and 7 for 9 from the field. He finished the game with 30 points, 8 boards, and 6 dimes. But Herb Jones, man, that was the spark plug they needed. 23, 5, and 5. Jonas Valanciunas took one of the nastier shoulders I've ever seen into like the midsection from Sabonis, and it looked like he was going to throw up. I thought he was just going to up chuck and bomb right there. He looked rough. And he kept battling, though. He had 18 and 11. It did get chippy, too. I don't know if you guys saw this, the replay of this. Towards the end of the first half, I think Valanciunas and Trey Lyles got mixed up for a rebound, and Lyles is getting a little feisty, and then Valanciunas brought an elbow up pretty high, and then Trey Lyles chased him down and slapped him on the back of the head. And I'm just not trying to fight Jonas Valanciunas. I don't know what statement you're trying to make, Trey Lyles. If this man looks like he is the enforcer in the second season of The Wire, I'm not trying to fight Valanciunas. Jonas is scary. And also, Trey Murphy off the bench played 30 minutes, and man, having him back it just opens up everything for the Pels, because he's just he only went 3 for 8 from 3-pointer. And he finished the game with 16 points, but just the threat of him knocking down threes, it just opens everything up for him. CJ gave him 17 points. CJ looks good, man. He was getting to his spots a little bit. I mean, I know he didn't have a monster game. Jose Alvarado was out there doing Jose Alvarado things. And like the beam goes down at home, too. They go down at home. I don't think you think of the Pelicans as a road warrior team, but they won a feisty game. Again, like for Zion only to have 10 points. And I mean, Zion kind of looked bad out there, too. On the Kings side of things, Sabonis had a triple-double, 26, 13, and 10. This is the first, Fox had 30 points, but it did not feel like a good De'Aaron Fox game. I don't know if other people felt that way. It just seemed like the defenders that they could throw at Fox slowed him down a little bit. He was 10 for 25 from the field, 1 for 7 from 3. He had 6 turnovers. I'm at Herb Jones, man. There's your DPOY evidence that you need. He was the first guy to slow down Fox. Keegan Murray got off to a hot start and then kind of disappeared. Malik Monk, man, is awesome. He had 21 and 5 off the bench. Malik Monk is great. Yeah, we were talking about this last night on the 89 Cavs. Zion in Vegas, baby. Let's go. Let's go. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for the stories, for the TMZ clips. D-Rose saying 2 underdogs win last night. Worked nicely for my DraftKings account. There you go. There you go. But yeah, so now the Pelicans will take the winner of Lakers Suns, which either way will be fun. I'm sure Silver, maybe like the Kings fans probably travel a little bit better than the Pelicans fans, but whatever. You get the face of Zion you can throw out there on all your advertisements and posters and everything like that. So they're excited about that. And then, I mean, they play the winner of the Lakers and the Suns. So that means you're getting either KD and Book or LeBron and AD. And I think either way, that'll be fun. Who do you guys think wins that game tonight? The Suns having Booker back. I just feel like the Lakers haven't been playing inspiring basketball. So I kind of feel like I lean the Suns, even though the Suns don't really defend anybody either. But Kevin Durant and Booker, I kind of think I lean the Suns tonight. D-Rose saying Lakers in Vegas is programmed, I fear. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have a little content for you, Swingman, live from Vegas. But yeah, congrats to the Pels. Congrats to the Pacers. I think it'll be. Man, I'm excited about it. And it did feel like both of the best teams won those games too. It felt like the whole time the Pacers were better than the Celtics. It really did. I mean, there was like this imposing of will that started to happen with the Celtics in the second quarter into the third quarter as well, where I was like, oh, this is just experience. They've got more talent, whatever. But I mean, start to finish, the Pacers were out there. I thought they were better. They executed. They had more energy and intensity. And, you didn't do it. But I like what Boston Bay says here too. I think the Celtics would win if it wasn't for the floor. I like that. That's a fun take. You're a good loser, Boston Base. But anyways, that was last night's IST action. I'm hyped. So who do you guys have tonight? I think most people in the chat were leaning Lakers. Do you guys think the Bucks roll over the Knicks? How do we feel about that? Let's see. What are the odds for tonight's games? Let's see what the DraftKings Sportsbook says. I don't want ads though. You know what I'm saying? Just give me the lines. Give me the lines. Give me the Beat Boys and free my soul. All right, here we go. Live odds. Let's do it. I'm sure you've already put it in the chat. I don't care. I'm going to look it up myself. I don't need you. All right, so the Bucks are at home tonight and favored by 4.5. The Lakers are favored by 1.5, which means it's more of a pick 'em. Okay, here we go. Swingman says Bucks and OT, Brunson to score 40+. All right, and then the Suns to win. I think as much as I don't want the Knicks to win. I don't. And I'm sorry, Bing Bong Boys. I don't want to watch the Knicks play in Vegas. It's just the one, listen, I respect what Brunson and Randall's doing. Manuel Quickley's fun. Mitchell Robinson, there's a bunch of good stories about him in social media right now. I don't need that, though. I'd rather see Giannis and Dame. I'd rather see, again, the Bucks against the Pacers. That over-under would be set at, let's see, what's tonight? It's the over-under set at 227. I think the over-under for Bucks Pacers would be north of 250. Be kind of like Atlanta Pacers again. Excuse me. All right. Jay Webb saying Bucks win, Knicks cover. Bucks win and cover. Everybody likes the Bucks to win and the Knicks to cover. Boston Bees, you're going to Houston, OKC. That's pretty fun. I like that. Congrats. All right. Anyways, that was last night's action. We only had 2 games, and we don't even have that much to preview because we already talked about it. I don't know what this might be, an abbreviated show today. We started with some weird stuff with StreamYard not working, and then we dove over to Twitter. What we can do is pop into So Rare here for a second and see how some of these. We'll look at the IST leaderboards. We can do that. Although I didn't enter it, so I'm not even sure if I can look at the leaderboards. I'll pull this up in a second. Is anyone getting packs? No, I'm not, but I did see that everybody posted their packs. Or I mean everybody that does content posted their things, Yeah, I don't think I can look at. Let me see if I can look at the No, I don't think I can see it. Damn. I had Buddy Hield put up 38 last night in my champion lineup. That was fun. And then Trey Lyles 17 in my rare underdog, and that was it. That was all I had in there. But there you go. No, that's okay, Weisberg. I'm tired. Have you seen the under 23 prizes? No, we can look at that though. Here, I'll pull up hashtag show rare. Let's go over here. All right, so let's go to lobby. We'll go to play limited underdog. So is that what you said? No, under 23. You said under 23. Where's the under 23? No prizes? Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, first is Apollo Banchero signed basketball. Second is a $50 NBA gift. Wait, nothing for 4 through 50, or does somebody get something for 4 through 50? All right. So for those who can't see this, we got first for Apollo signed basketball. Second for a $50 NBA gift card. Third for a $30 NBA gift card. I mean, why would you? There's 293 entrants in this. I don't even know why you would do this. I don't know why you would do this. Maybe they just haven't announced it yet, but I got to tell you, man, I'm a little nervous about I'm a little nervous about the reward decision making that's happening over there right now. I'm a little concerned. But Okay, Swingman saying I think it'll be so rare coins. Yeah, maybe we get the so rare coins pumping. Maybe that's what's going on. Who knows? Who knows? The one thing I will say is that this game week for under 23 doesn't start till next week anyway. So whatever, they got time. They got time. Maybe I'll be a little bit more patient with my feedback. So that's what's going on in So Rare. Yeah, Top Shot has their pack drops today, right? Throwdown. We can actually let's go to Twitter. We can see. I know what we can do. Let's go find Top Shot Tandy. The Top Shot Tandy, man. And let's watch this together. I think this is with sound, right? Oh, how long is it? 2 minutes? Let's see. All right, let's see. Let me know if you guys can't hear this.
The 23-24 season on NBA Top Shot, and it's to showcase the most surprising and best dunks of the year. It's the Throwdowns pack. The price point seems like a good one. It's $29 for packs where you are guaranteed 2 rares with a 50% chance at a third. You'll also get a rookie debut in there. And the star of the pack is Jaylen Brown from the Boston Celtics, with some less marquee names for the other 4, but including names like D'Angelo Russell. However, the key point of this release is the challenge reward, Paolo Banchero.
Ooh, another Paolo.
Significant market activity in the past when you could get your hands on a special Paolo Banchero moment. Now, what is interesting here is that this first Throwdowns pack will be part of a season-long distribution of these moments and rewards, and if you collect them all, then you'll receive an expert challenge reward. That's the first time we're hearing of something like that this season. There have also been hints at additional rewards beyond that if you lock all those moments down. More on that in the future. Now, one other thing I want to highlight, because I really like this idea, is that burning scarce moments of All-Stars to earn new moments of those All-Stars in these drops. We've already seen the positive effect that it's had on the recent Jaylen Brown leaderboards, which earned users one of 50 Jaylen Brown Throwdown moments. We also saw the King's Ransom of Jaylen Brown moments burned by Boston Base.
There you go, Boston Base shout out. Let's go.
And we're going to continue seeing this kind of activity all season long. And so the best moments of the best players are going to become more and more scarce, which is a good thing for the marketplace. So if you want this Throwdowns pack, the RSVP has already started, and the pre-sale is over tomorrow at noon. If you prefer a quick rip with a 10% chance at a rare moment for $6, that'll be tomorrow at noon.
There you go.
And if you want to spend your trade tickets, that'll follow next week.
Yes.
Good luck. Happy collecting.
Happy collecting, baby. Shout out Tandy. All right, hold on. But you know what, though? At least Tandy did what he was supposed to do here. He said, #partner. #partner. We love it. We love Tandy. As long as you do #partner, that's the only way you can do it. Today, Tandy called the Falcons Hawks in an A-team promotion. That's great, too. Whatever. Who cares? They should just be happy people are doing anything. I saw something. Swingman says I saw something on Top Shot starting a fantasy scoring thing. Is it any good? It's basically like, I mean, I haven't played it. So if people in the chat have played it and have stronger opinions, you can go. But it's basically like pick 4 dudes combined to get you a total of 65 points or something like that, right? And it's based on moments you own. So it's kind of like doing parlay pick'ems with moments that you own. I'm sure it'll continue to evolve. I think it's fine. I mean, the more you do, the more things that you can use your shit for, the better. It looks cool. It seems like it's pretty low. Like it doesn't take much. You could just go to any prop site that gives you odds and be like, oh, Jalen's over under is at 21, and whatever Jaylen Brown's over under is at 21. Okay, I think he's going to score over 15 points. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty. I think it's like low. You don't have to think a lot about it. Which is good. I think you want to make it so it's like fairly easy that people just click a bunch of buttons and then they can win packs or whatever, or Dapper, or whatever they end up giving away. So I don't think it's going to be Dapper Balance, right? Because I saw Jacob tweet something out recently that was like, if you're interested in Dapper Balance, check out AI Sports and OT and Hoops. Yeah. And you can only use certain moments once. There you go. So Survivor stuff. Yeah, it's great. Again, I'm not going to FUD that. I think the more stuff that they can do, the better. The more stuff that they can do, the better. So There you go, max packs. So yeah, good luck to everybody buying stuff today. I'm not fudding it. I'm gonna sit it out because I don't have any money and I'm going to Las Vegas, right? So we can't spend $29 unless you guys think I can flip those. Can we flip them? Can we flip them on the secondary market? I saw somebody saying, is there really $5 rares right now? I saw somebody saying that. I haven't even looked at the marketplace lately. I did see Halliburton pumped though. That's fun. We can pull up Hallie. Those are the good old days, right? Somebody has a good game, and all of a sudden their moments pump. People get excited about Halliburton TSDs. We get here. Let's pull up this a magic moment. Let's pull up Halliburton real quick. Yeah, so there you go, up to 127. Let's go see all those buys. I saw somebody bought like 30 something Wemby's yesterday too. Go get them, Tiger. All right, what do we got? No, I don't want to create an offer. Sales history. Wait, what is the sales history? Recent sales. There you go. Bobo woke up this morning and was like, what if I got 3 of them? So there goes. Bang. 89, 99, 97. Yeah, a bunch of all right. So it wasn't that many. So yes, it did pump. You saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 buys. There you go. 8 buys. Good to see that. Good to see that. Yeah, and then he locked him. Swingman, still got your OG day one Top Shot packs to sell in 10 years for $1 million. There you go. Go get him, son. I'm going to go over to Underdog too. Let's see if Underdog. Actually, let's do an ad read for Underdog, baby. Let's do an Underdog ad read. Today's NBA Bit is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy Sports. Whether you're drafting Luka first overall in best ball or fading Wemby blocks in the pick'ems, Underdog is where you'll find Team Hold. Sign up today at UnderdogFantasy.com or just click the link in the description to get started. And by signing up using promo code HOLD, HOLD, you will get a 100% deposit bonus match up to $100. That's a free honey. So sign up today using promo code HOLD, HOLD, and get started at UnderdogFantasy.com. Dan says, I still think NBA Top Shots have a better future than any other NFT collection. Maybe I'm dumb. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. Like if anything's going to succeed, might as well be that, right? I got to tell you, everybody just jacking each other off about Portal right now is got to be it reminds me like how embarrassed I am. I got swept up in some of this when it first started. Because it was just like, man, what are we doing? What are we doing? But all right, let me go over to Underdog real quick. So they're doing a little Tuesday tip-off. Why don't we just get in a draft here? We're going to do a Tuesday tip-off right now. It's 4-person drafts. We did a bunch of these last night. They still haven't paid us out, though, from one of the – I think I'm still missing like $200. But we'll do this. I feel like I should mess with my rankings here before – did it fill already? I think it already filled. Yeah. I feel like we're going to – okay, we've got the 3rd overall pick. I'm telling you right now, LeBron James is not going to be my 3rd pick, even though I think he's going to come out here and ball. No, it's just engagement farming. It's just people saying Portal. People saying Portal. I also saw, man, you know how NFTs are back? I saw a tweet from fucking Drew Austin last night that somebody shared with me. That's how we know. That's how we know it's back. Let me see if I can hold on. God, why is it going full screen? All right, here we go. I'm going to stop sharing this screen for a second. We'll share this one. Let's go. Window. Here we go. I found a super interesting project on Solana, and I'm shocked it's so cheap. Doing a little more homework before I share, but started making some moves in it. Some interesting creatures is all I'll say for now. Oh, man. Never forget. Remember when he came on that show and just, I mean, oh man, it was incredible. All right, 3rd overall pick. Ooh, so KD went 2nd. I actually think I am going to take AD. Bigs have been doing some work here against Phoenix. So we're going to take AD, and then I would love to take, I'm going to take Jalen Brunson with my 2nd pick here. We're going to start AD Brunson. And again, people might think that's wild to take Brunson over Julius Randle, but when you see what guards do to them, you just got to do it. Yeah, I mean, I would bet most of my money that Drew Austin gets investigated at some point, right? You know, there's too many red flags. Yusuf Nurkic. I actually kind of like Nurk tonight too. Man, Brolo's been playing great, but Brolo against no, we'll just do it. We'll just take Brolo. We'll just take Brolo. And then I think, oh, all right, Beasley. I'm actually going to take IQ here. We're going to take both guards. We're going to take both guards. We're going to put them up. Here we go. Happy National Trick Shot Day. There we go. Yeah, seriously. You can't really go back and watch it, but if you haven't signed up for playback yet, go do that. Weisberg had a great show last night. Good audience there too last night. I saw over 40 a couple of times, which was fun. Austin Reeves, maybe. Yeah, we're gonna get some Austin Reeves. This game matters, so we'll see some Austin Reeves. Eric Gordon with a Q tag, huh? What about Jordan Goodwin? What did Jordan Goodwin play in the last game? Not that much. Not that much. We're going to go Cam Reddish. I think they're going to need Cam Reddish's defense. There you go. That's the squad. AD, Brunson, Brolo, IQ, Reeves, and Scam Reddish. There's your squad, baby. There's your squad. We hit 50. Hell yeah. There you go. Congrats, man. That's like when we first started and we were doing finals games. I'm going to do a couple of things. I'm just going to plug a couple of things real quick. If you guys haven't, here we go. We'll subscribe over here. If you haven't subscribed to the So Rare channel yet, we're up to 302 subs, which means we lost 2 this morning. Hell yeah, that's those bots trying to win a giveaway. So go ahead and subscribe to that one. And then our Team Hold Sports channel just hit up over 500. We just got over 500. We've been dropping a couple of videos. Look at Shingun, 8,000 views from 4 days ago. The Brunson one's starting to pick up. Dropped a KD video yesterday as well. So still trying to get those up and running, messing around with different types of content a little bit, having some fun with it, using some AI actually for some of the script writing over there on those ones, which is fun. So go check that out. But yeah, that might be it this morning, baby. Oh yeah, Team Hold Gaming. Oh, don't forget, we're talking about the Team Hold Network. Don't forget Team Hold Gaming. You guys should do a show on the video on a GTA leak, right? Everybody's excited about the leaks on GTA. But also go back and watch 89 Cavs or download the podcast, all that stuff. Make sure you're following us on Spotify, all that crap. All right, I think we're gonna wrap up. Unless you guys have other weird stuff you want to get into. I got a busy day today. I gotta go get a haircut. Right, this hair's getting a little out of control. We gotta go get a haircut. We gotta do some laundry. I gotta pack a little bit. I gotta go do some grocery shopping. When Team Hold travel, yeah. Well, listen. We'll have some Team Hold. I'll try to put together some stuff while I'm out there. When do you leave for Vegas? I leave tomorrow morning. So my schedule is we're flying out tomorrow. I think at 9. I get to Vegas around 1, I think, their time. I had to do a layover because we had some Southwest credits, so I needed to fly out of Southwest, and there's no directs from Southwest. So I think I have a layover in Chicago or Denver. I can't remember. But yeah, flying in tomorrow, and then we're going to the Bill Simmons podcast tomorrow. They're doing a live show at the Jimmy Kimmel Comedy Club with Ryan Russillo. I don't think they've announced who their guests are going to be. It sounds like Doc Rivers might be there too. They were like winking at each other the other day. So that's Wednesday night, tomorrow night. And then Thursday, my dad and his friend get in, and we'll be going to both the semis on Thursday. Friday, I don't know what we're going to do. Saturday, we're going to try to get finals tickets, but, sometimes, guys, and I should have learned my lesson by now, working with other brands before when similar things have happened. Sometimes people say they can do something, and then they can't do something. But they don't tell you until the very last minute. So tickets got a little pricey for the semifinals. So we're going to try to weasel our way into the finals, but we haven't purchased those yet. And then Sunday, I'm going to the Raiders-Vikings game, which cool. I don't know if Justin Jefferson's been ruled out already. Probably has, but that'll be a fun one. Excited to go to that game as well. So yeah, pretty jam-packed. And then I fly back out, I think first thing Monday morning. We'll be back out and at 'em. So yeah, looking forward to it. Justin Catchings is going to be out there from the 89 Cavs. Yeah, we'll have some man on the street stuff come to thought through for you. No, well, yeah, the Boston-based brand deal fell through. But yeah, I'm really excited about it. The weather's supposed to be like high 60s through most of the week. That's beautiful. It got real cold here this morning, so looking forward to that. But yeah, I think we're gonna wrap there. Go watch No Dunks today. All right, I'm sure they'll have more in-depth analysis. That's at 10. You can go watch that, and then enjoy Bucks Knicks tonight, Suns Lakers, and then maybe I don't know. Maybe we'll try to go live from Vegas at some point too. We'll bring some footage. We'll bring some cameras. No oversubscribe update right now, Weisberg. It's been pretty ho hum right now. So, it's I'll give you a little transparency, right? A lot of growth, but not a lot of financial growth. It's been pretty stagnant in that situation because of a myriad of things. But yeah, so we're still, you're still just waiting for the day. I mean, I honestly like it was like a 3-year plan anyways. And you just hope to stay above a water the first year or so, and then you hope as the growth comes, the more stuff comes with it. But like, what's crazy is like numbers wise, we're still like pumping because we're going to be able to monetize on 3 different channels, most likely we'll get monetization back on this channel. And then the 2 other ones here, in like probably like 2 or 3 weeks based on how that's moving, which will be nice. And then, let me just look at this real quick. And like, we're still picking up like subs, man. We're going to hit 11K soon. It's crazy, but keep grinding, baby. We keep grinding. Luckily, So Rare Rare's about to move. No, they are not, man. No, they are not. But we're having fun. We're having fun, and that's what it's all about. All right, gang, we're going to call it there. I'll see you guys on Monday. I hope everybody has a good rest of the week. We out.